Uncle Ruckus made that fucking rap.
Everybody here is a
mega faggot.
oh.
But you said you didn't care.
I to a degree, Goofy, but like
Well, you didn't hit record, right?
You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna go anal about it.
Well, worst case scenario, you could always replace it with a, and then bam.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to
it
do.
is Honorable Hunter here. You probably recognize me for some of the voice work I've been doing.
Get the fuck out. Okay.
Just for that thumbnail I made and the memes on your channel is gonna be the thumbnail.
I hate that. I hate those thumbnails.
Thank you. Get his ass.
So, Honorable had been on the Game of the Year list. If you guys haven't noticed, they did him dirty on the profile picture because he was eating a burger halfway
through.
Halfway.
I don't know what to say. They caught me lacking while I was eating at a Burger King. What can I say?
Was that a Burger King burger? That didn't look like a Burger King.
No, I made that burger.
Oh, okay, I was about to say. That looked too clean to be a Burger King burger. Speaking of Burger King, let me tell you guys something about Burger King real quick. I had it 2 times last week because they have a thing where like you could with they're having like a giveaway where you like select what's the best burger and then you might win $1 million. First of all,
I remember that.
You didn't even need to buy a burger to anticipate. So I got screwed. But when I went to the first Burger King, right, I ordered the Mexican street corn style, right. The lady was like, she had a hard time hearing, I guess, so I said it 2 more times. I pull up to the window. She gave me a fried pickle burger, whatever the other specialty Whopper they had. I was very disappointed. Not just that, but she also didn't give me the receipts so I could what I thought was participate to the giveaway.
So you got a double whammy scam.
Yeah, double whammy scam. And later after work, I went to Burger King again because I'm like, there's no way I'm not gonna try this Mexican street corn burger. Lord behold, I got the receipt. I didn't even need to tell the guy to make sure I get the receipt back because the guy handed me the receipt. And that was the best burger out of the 3 choices. I didn't taste all 3 because I already know the other option wasn't good. And don't get me wrong, I love ranch, but fried pickle was not it. You know, freaking hated it. But the Mexican street corn tasted so good. It is so good. You know, Whoppers might be coming back this year. I mean next year. So that's my Burger King.
I mean, I don't know what to say other than just
their
loyalty program is pretty whack. They started what is it? I think it was this year that they started taking away people's points like all the other fast food places. It was like, falling in line with the rest of the jackasses, huh?
I've never heard of them taking points away, as I'm a heavy McDonald's point getter.
No, this is not a questionable thing. This is an honorable fact.
Oh shoot,
motherfucker!
Like I had an honorable fact. That's a soundboard right there. What about you, greatest gamer? You like Burger King?
Yeah, actually I do. I haven't been to Burger King, and I was even thinking I kind of need to. Heck, I want to go to fucking what's it called? I gotta tweak myself a little bit. I just forgot audio settings and shit. It doesn't matter. I want to go actually to Panda Express because you guys, as you don't know, I was applying for a new job to help get some extra money, and I got the job. So woo!
Yippee!
Yeah, our boys are hardworking man out here.
I mean, I won't give. I mean, I would love to give away details, you guys. Trust me, usually I'm very open.
Recently, and it sounds pretty good.
But the way with the internet has been, it's like, I mean, I always knew, but it's like, I think to show as an example, even though I'm not as good at risk, I think I'll retain from giving too much personal info from now on. So that's the new announcement, guys. Just know I got a new job to help get extra money, but don't. It's mad part-time, and it's only like once a week kind of thing. But it's still better than nothing.
AKA, he's not gonna be not uploading. He'd still be uploading.
Exactly.
He'd still be deving.
He's gonna have the honorable upload schedule.
Yes.
Once a year.
I mean, look, I was already planning that with deving, so nothing is that different in a sense.
Yeah, sharing too much information is dangerous, especially us content creators.
Shit, right now, basically, I'm trying to make goddamn pillars and shit. Outside of that, you guys know usual update. Hopefully, you guys been enjoying my videos. But is that all you guys did?
I mean, what I did was like a lot of auditioning roles. I did get into one for what is it, like stand up for a game, and Greatest can tell you I fucking killed it for like one of the people. I fucking
You did. I can vouch. I mean, what? I'll say it this much: he kills it for everything he does try. But I was very pleasantly surprised by one that I thought he probably couldn't do. So that is a bonus right there.
And there was this. Okay, I want to rant a little bit about like giving too much information on a character, and somehow also giving very little information on characters. I found this one audition role that had like 40 roles, and 30 of them were fucking males. How the fuck are you gonna provide me like the first chapter of a light novel length of detail, but when it comes to doing the lines, you're just gonna either 3 mundane lines or just figure it out. Like, how do you do that? You know what I had to do for one of these fucking roles? I found lines from a fucking Twitter reply. I shouldn't need to do that.
That is actually funny. Yeah, the fact that you're able to outsource to find out what you needed to do.
That is awful.
So it sounded like you were treasure hunting for one of your auditions, basically.
I had to scavenger hunt for the fucking quotes that they wouldn't provide. It was bullshit. I'm telling you right now, it was bullshit. If you're watching this, you know who you are. That is bullshit. Shouldn't need to find it from.
I thought it was Reddit.
I said Twitter.
Oh, you said
Twitter. I said it was a Twitter reply. A fucking Twitter reply.
My bad. I was thinking about Reddit.
Dude, I'm mad tweaking. That came from fucking Twitter.
Oh, that's so legendary, though.
And then there was this other one that I saw that had like 52 roles and 45 of them were guys, and like Jesus fucking Christ, man.
That is the struggle.
I try to not be picky with roles, but goddamn, I think I'm gonna need to start to. This is gonna be the new fucking norm.
So, does that mean are you gonna continue doing auditions?
Of course I am.
Because you mentioned the sushi
these are
place.
gonna be like the only ones available. I'm like, fuck, man. I gotta somehow dig.
It's a sushi place.
Why can't you say shit, dude? I will kill you.
You telling me I can't say the word
sushi?
Sushi.
Go die in a hole.
Restaurant.
What was I saying? Sushi?
You know what? Just stop.
You're saying Susibaka.
Oh no, that's not right.
I'm sick of you.
Yeah. That'd be kind of good. You know, my favorite role is the Godzilla role. Without the
I had the Godzilla role, pretty good, but I think mine's is the White Tiger role.
Without the guacamole, because let me tell you about the guacamole. I said guacamole. I always said guacamole. You could hate me all you want.
You know, I'm just not gonna care anymore.
But
you ain't.
Oh, dude, my eyebrows are shaving themselves from hearing that.
So there's a taco truck that comes in every Thursday at my job, and I told the guy, I'm like, guacamole. That's probably why he had guac to it, because he was like, "Oh damn, this guy said guacamole."
This sounds dumb as fuck.
But then I also said no tomatoes, because I hate tomatoes, obviously. But
we already discussed this. We already discussed this on the stupid fucking tier list video.
Yeah, but the guacamole, it makes my mouth itchy, so I'm allergic to it in some type of way. Not addicted like food is to me, but just a mouth itchy situation. And this guy added everything on it. I was like, gosh damn it. So my mouth was itching for like 5 minutes. It was the most irritating thing in the world. It's just an irritation thing. There's not a death thing. But it's still like upsetting. It makes your mouth itchy?
Yep.
Oh, so yours is not having life throughout this.
Yeah, no, it's an intolerance. That's what that is. When it's just a mild inconvenience, intolerance. If it's actually life threatening, that's an allergy.
Okay, so intolerance, yeah, it's stupid. Like I don't really care about guac that much as the basic people who go to Chipotle as much. But yeah, a tragedy. What I do want to mention on one of my notes, I don't want to spoil all of it right now, but I do want to say the NBA player LaMelo Ball. He got fined for saying no homo during a
Oh, I heard
post
about
game
that,
interview.
dude. I actually heard about that.
See the video, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty relevant to say he probably. I wish I saw the
All you need
video.
to know, basis fan that.
Dead ass, literally, like homie was just saying the most normal shit the boys be saying. No homo.
Yeah, I was surprised that the NBA would even fine him for that. I feel like they should be more focused on other things, like the way how that one basketball player be behaving. Green something. I forgot what team he's from. But the only reason why, actually, you know what? I'll knock out two birds in one stone because also that's in my notes is that I almost turned $5 into $2,000. I was 8 out of 10 on the NBA overs and unders. Like everything that I had for under, I had two unders. One of the two unders hit, and then I had a bunch of overs, and only two of the overs did not happen. I was very disappointed on how close I was. You know what? Being close is better than never, right? At the end of the day. And then what else also happened over the weekend is I had a crazy dream, guys. You guys ever heard of Groundhog Day?
Mm-hmm.
Where you okay, so for the audience who doesn't know, is that basically you relive the situation every single day. So if you die, you relive the life. That's what exactly happened to me.
Oh God.
I was at a warehouse, and this guy, I don't know what he wanted from me, but I knew
I don't know what he wanted from me.
But I ran
hard. So far away.
Basically, but this guy, he knew I was
he was the homo. He was not part of the no homo.
Yeah. For some reason, he knew I was reliving the life too, so I don't know what that issue was. But at the end of the day, I
ain't gay. That's the
yeah.
more of the listening.
Thank you.
Ooh,
that's all I'm gonna say for my notes. Anything else? Anybody else want to take the boat?
Oh, well, so, Vile, you had your weird dream, and glad you shared with us. How nice. We are your therapist now.
Obviously, gotta share that to the world.
But no, that's actually a funny, good little homo thing. And what the fuck else? Honorable, anything else you want to add? He said.
I guess there was this one really stupid ass anime title that made me facepalm from just hearing it. Fuck, I gotta find it again.
Oh boy. I don't like dead ends because I don't use an AI like other people. So I'm gonna
wow.
quick again.
You're lazy.
Go back to that. I went back to my old Instagram, and it was nice to see that it was basically go to my old Instagram. It's like a high school reunion.
Oh, you're ugly.
Everybody lives. So it was pretty nice seeing them.
Maybe because I'm still young, I don't get that.
Yeah, you're not there yet, but once you're 26, but also I don't know how many Instagrams accounts you got.
Self-docs. You give away your age. Goof. Docs right there, baby.
Oh shoot, my bad. I'll bleep that part out.
Can't think for himself.
I'll try to remember to bleep it out. So no promises.
Aren't you recording?
Hopefully the AI will do it.
Yeah, but who the hell's gonna sit here and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna get this"?
Anybody knows Aegis. Aegis is outrageous too. It's highly incapable of keeping it hidden. I would say maybe. I don't know. Did you find your?
Here it is. Backstabbed in a backwater dungeon, my trusted companion tried to kill me, but thanks to the gift of an unlimited gacha, I got level 1999 friends,
God,
and
not this
I'm
bullshit.
out for revenge on my former party members and the world.
I hate isekai so much now.
And with that, I bid you adieu.
The asswipe who made isekai what it is now, I want to just kill him. It's a ruined anime.
Damn.
You know, it's like, I like hot chips, but like, bro, for this to be, this is the main delicacy, it's like, I will kill whoever thought this was a really great idea.
Oh, wait, speaking of the chips thing, fucking Vile went out of his way to give me some money to buy the fucking munchies.
Oh.
So, did you try it yet?
I did try it, yeah. I thought I told you that, but like...
No, you didn't.
Like,
you told me you hadn't yet.
Maybe it's just a me thing, but like, I usually like to buy specific bags to do a party bowl. So like having a party bag kind of feels like a cheap way to get a cheap answer, or like not cheap, a quick fix.
Why can't I change the height?
but I don't hate it. I think it was pretty good. But to me, at the time, I just felt confused. Like, why would you just have a party bag instead of just making a party bag? But that, like I said, I'm just used to doing it in the latter.
So you make your own mix, basically, your own
Yes.
mix. Question: do you agree or disagree?
Yes, I put my mix inside the mix.
Oh my god! Okay, you know what? That's even better because I'm curious. Would you or would you not keep the Pringles in there?
Why can't I fuck with the hype? Who's the asshole who said this was a good idea? BTS.
That is outrageous. I still disagree. Pringles should be in Munchies or even exist in the world. That's just my idea. I don't care if it's hard or soft. Pringles. You know what I actually do enjoy is Pringles sticks for whatever reason. But I'm glad I finally got an update on that Munchies bag. So that's great to know that you Simon liked it. I was very unaware that you made your own party. I actually did that recently where I got hot Cheetos and I mix it up together. So yeah, nah, I get that feeling. Also been on Pokemon again. Morris, I don't know, Morris sent it to me. I don't know how gifts work on Pokemon trading games cards. But I finally got that purple thing. That purple cat. It's not a cat, but you know, that purple creature that's like space alien with the tail. Totally forgot the person's name. Mewtwo.
Mewtwo?
Yeah, Mewtwo. Yeah, I got that Mewtwo Pokemon. Yeah.
Wow, please kill yourself. No.
Regardless, that's a pretty cool Pokemon.
You should participate in an event that causes alteration to physical body now.
I might as well just finish off this list. I have one more left. Do you guys think that games should have blinking features in there?
Who?
Blinking? Like the screen goes like a quick black in, black out.
Yeah.
And cinematics.
Wait, hold up. What do you mean? Like what kind? What are we talking
about? Okay, he's talking about like blink normally inside of a video game.
Wait. He cut you off like a motherfucker. What?
He's talking about like how you blink in real life be ported into the game.
Oh, it's been done before. It's nothing new.
Yeah, it's done before, but is it truly needed?
Like gameplay.
No, it's not needed. It's optional as fuck.
I don't think it should even exist at all because we blink naturally.
Look, bro. Motion blur exists, and we don't need that shit. So what's your point?
Motion blur does exist because some people get motion sickness. You goof.
You moron, you know it only applies to like racing. You get what I'm saying? Okay, motion blur is the least one. Like vignette and all these other stupid features. Like, dude, no, we really don't need them. A blinking feature is, again, it's an aesthetic. It's not like you can do with or with. And in some games it adds atmosphere. In other games,
what do you mean?
Yeah, because when you're seeing someone, you know when they put their fucking hands in the glass and they put the rain, and if you had the blink things, like I said, like in cutscenes, like that's the point. It's for immersion, goofy. It's an option. Like it's
not an option. Some games actually have no like you can't turn it off.
No, I mean it's an option for the developer. Fuck the player. Goofy.
Forget that. No, you know why?
Because what? This is such a not, dude. I don't even notice this shit. And it's on a lot of games until like you point it out. Like,
it's not a lot of games, but it's mainly in like these horror games, these indie horror games.
Oh, dude. Dude. In there, literally, it's there because it's a feature. Because there's enemies that if you look at. And part of if you blink, they get closer. Like that's actually necessary. That's a gameplay feature.
That's
fucking
if it's
dumbass.
For that feature, right?
I'm gonna beat your ass for being stupid.
No. Okay, timeout. Right? Because
timeout.
There's a button that you could hold to keep blinking. Like I mean, basically closing your eyes at that point, right? Yes. I understand where you're coming with that, and I respect that. But all I'm saying is, if it's unnecessarily in that scenario.
That's fine. Like I said, it's an option. Okay. It's literally an opinion whether you like it or not, whether you want to put it in your game or not. Me personally, I wouldn't put it because it's too much effort. Unless I get very super cutscene and it's like, oh, there's dust and someone's that way. That's about it. Outside of that, I really wouldn't use it.
I'm about to say, because if I blink in a game, eyes is open, and then vice versa, then I'm not gonna see.
Like again, yeah, no, you don't. It's legit just an aesthetic, dude. Like there's 1,000 things that could be there that don't need to be there. Like dust particles. Oh, I don't have to technically be there, but it's there for an aesthetic purpose. There's 1,000 things.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh my god.
What in the paraplegic chunky fuck did I just walk?
This dumbass saying stupid shit again.
Into you taking over my place. See you, everyone.
Bye.
Alright, see ya. Have a good one.
Yes, dude.
And remember, YouTube.com/.
This motherfucker.
We didn't even get any of that. I can't wait till he goes into the.
I don't know. He said something about Black Lives Matter, but let's continue the conversation.
Oh my god!
Nah, I'm actually done with my list that I just check marked.
All right, man. So, what's up? What's going on?
I am in the middle of developing while we are vibing. Yes, I do.
All right.
I've been actually. There's one thing I didn't mention. I went back to Fortnite.
What does that even mean?
I went back to Fortnite, meaning I'm playing Fortnite again.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and see if I could get another crown for this season.
Is it?
Yeah, crown.
But yeah, Var, how was your?
Oh wait, you mean crown? Do you mean win? Is that a win or is it?
Yeah, a win. Basically, try and get number 1.
Okay. I think I'll take a breather.
Well, yeah. No, man, just been hanging out, chilling, taking a shower, and that's why I ended up taking my sweet ass time.
Nice.
Currently, I'm finishing up dinner as well. Warmed up some chili for me and the wife so we can munch down, making it extra cheesy for her if she wants the cheese. But yeah, how about them Game Awards, Mike? On that first?
What are your thoughts on the dude? Tell him about the dude who said no homo and apparently got fined for that.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought that was so
it's hilarious to me because, you not being able to say no homo in a league full of homos is kind of crazy.
Oh, got him!
Hey, no.
Are you kidding? Look at James Harden and tell me he's a homosexual. As a matter of fact, look at 80% of the people who walk in before they even put on their uniforms to play. What are they wearing? Half these motherfuckers are in skirts with nail polish and glitter. What the fuck are we doing here?
Nail polish.
And we're gonna find somebody for saying no homo?
How about you stop having homos? Oh, I'll go.
Nail polish guys are kind of weird. I don't know how that became.
Like, why the hell is that even an issue?
I don't know.
But yeah, I think it's fucking hilarious, to be honest. For that, I hope he says no homo every game so he can get fined because he's definitely getting paid a lot more than 10,000 a game. So,
nice.
Yeah, it is what it is. So let me ask you, what do you think about Sony buying FromSoft?
Oh yeah, that's a rumor, right? Apparently, that's going around.
Shit. Yeah.
Rumor.
Oh no, it seems to be a strong rumor.
Right.
Like a lot of people are believing it right now, which is kind of crazy. But like, I wanted to get your take on it because, like, for me personally,
what's the company they're buying?
FromSoft, the guys who made
FromSoft, the creators of Bloodborne and Dark Souls and shit like that.
Armored Core and shit.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't think they would do that. Does this mean you think there's gonna be another
Bloodborne?
No, another ARM race? I'm purchasing like last time it was like what?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I mean, this basically is it. If anything, Microsoft started it. But just to me, the whole thing is like the fact that.
Is this going to be a round 2? Are we back to that season again? I don't want them to start raising their money.
I get you.
Because is this why they raised the PlayStation Online so they could buy software? Because that'd be pretty disappointing.
That's funny.
I think that I think PlayStation should stop trying to get 100% rights to certain things and start like focusing on how to make it PlayStation better.
Damn, got them. I mean, they have so many good IP. Dude, if they're gonna buy these studios, at least have them make your shit. Because clearly other studios care more about your own IPs than you do. That's my whole thing. I mean, like I said, I felt like them buying Bungie was the biggest waste of money because like Bungie 1 is not what it used to be. It's like buying Boruto over Naruto. Like, first of all, Boruto's trash. No one wants that. Same with Bungie. Destiny's trash. No one wants that shit. I want Halo. I don't want whatever this garbage. And I'm sorry, Bungie for schools, even some of the developers, like, that was a one-hit wonder. Buying the company ain't shit. You want to buy the IP, but Microsoft already owns it. So that was such a mega waste. And okay, you have the dev team. Have Bungie make Killzone because clearly Guerrilla Games doesn't want to make Killzone, so at least make use of them.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna mention.
They made APSs. They could actually do a decent job of making a Killzone. Look at that shit. Oh my god, I should be the CEO of Sony. Crazy.
Get that money.
Yeah, but carry on, Vile, so you can keep more of your ideas.
Oh no, that was I was gonna bring that Killzone one up. I'm surprised.
For me, my thing is why I don't doubt it is that Sony and From Software have been pretty cool in type before, like since the PS1, and obviously most recently with Demon Souls. I mean, heck, they even already have the right to Demon Souls. But it's also the rumor I think has a lot of validity because of the fact, for those who don't know, From Software is not in really good cahoots with Bandai currently. Like they are not happy with each other. Like is it even? I don't know if you guys heard that they didn't market the fucking what's it called? Armored Core that well because whatever some butthurt so they wanted it to do bad or something. And apparently that was like the last game they had on contract outside of the DLC for Elden. So I could see it being like maybe even FromSoft looking for someone and Sony being like, "Hey, we're down." You know, maybe the public it up like we're looking for a publisher. Sony's like, "You know what? We'll just straight up buy you." And you know what? That's not even a bad idea because to a sense, FromSoft games outside of Souls games are seen as like exclusive shit. Think about it. They have Demon Souls and Bloodborne. So I don't really doubt it, right? And it's crazy because they already have the rights to two of them. So if they get the people who already worked in it back, you know, that's just an easy dub. I think.
What up, nerd?
And also, it's funny. Like I feel like Sony should have hopped on it earlier because From Software wasn't worth that much up until like Bloodborne-ish area. So now it would be a pretty penny. But who knows? Maybe they could lowball them. Who knows? I could see From Software taking a lowball, even though. Well, actually, with Elden Ring, I feel like maybe not as much. If it was to be before, okay, lowball. But now it's like, nah, Elden Ring did too good for them not to. So. Who knows? It's up to negotiation how they'll be. And what are your thoughts, Leighton, on From Software possibly being bought out by Sony? I mean, wait, why is that? Well, I'm curious. What do you think that? Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, you know what? No. I can see. I mean, just look at Microsoft buying shit. You know what? Never mind. I could already see why. I mean, unless you want to.
Not even that. It's like every modern studio that Sony has bought is in this shit or going to shit.
I mean, that's every company ever.
The studio with Concord, you have Bungie going into shit.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say like anything Microsoft did or EA, you like any company that they, like, yes, you know what? No, that's just the game industry in a nutshell. Sony's not an exception to this rule.
Yeah, not all that much because you have companies like what's one I was just thinking of because it's not like well maybe a little bit with id Software. That's the one I was talking about. Thinking about id Software, but. And Bethesda itself isn't good, but once it came to Bethesda, it went on a complete glow up, releasing games like Doom 2016, Wolfenstein.
You know, it's funny.
Eternal.
Half the reason why because the thing is, Bethesda's biggest issue is they can't code for shit. Its strongest strong point is it can code for shit. It's like no wonder everything's better. To me, that's why, like, again, they're clearly like the main Bethesda team is clearly too focused on their Skyrim stuff because they did not listen and use their shitty proprietary garbage and are still using it for Skyrim 6. It's like, dude, you have id Tech 9. Use id Tech 9.
Forget Pastreva. What about From Software?
Yeah, no, that's elaborating on that. But I mean, I don't know. To me, I feel like it won't be as bad because Sony might actually leave From Software alone because it's like their golden pony in a sense. But I could see them trying to push some stupid monetization shit. I'm calling that. Or not. You know what? Not even actually. Sony's not that bad when it comes to single player monetization shit. You know, no. So it might not be that
when
bad.
It comes to that, if they do get bought, the only thing I hope we do is like a re-release of Bloodborne.
Right.
Not a remaster, not a remake, a re-release.
Nah, they're gonna want to remake it, bro. It's Sony. They're horny for that shit. But I mean, let's not linger too long on FromSoft. Mar, do you have any final thoughts on that, or?
Oh fuck yeah, of course I do. Let's be mindful here when it comes to other companies purchasing different, developers and that. Like we've seen Microsoft buying out, the big Activision Blizzard team. They bought out the company that made Hi-Fi Rush, but then disbanded them. They bought Bethesda. Now, looking at Sony and their track record, I have issues with the idea of them purchasing FromSoft. That would mean that every FromSoft game would have basically just be a Sony exclusive, which means it's not coming to Xbox at all. It's going to be a year or two before it hits PC because you know how stingy they are. And then on top of that, knowing the way how PlayStation is, they're most likely going to just have to make another version of Horizon, but, in the form of Dark Souls, which makes zero sense whatsoever. But that's basically the mindset of Sony right now. The main reason why Sony purchased Bungie, it's not because of Destiny. It's because of two things. They wanted Marathon, and they wanted the monetization system that they use for both Destiny and what they're actually going to be using in Marathon. That's the main reason why they bought Bungie. That's the only reason. They cared less of Destiny. Destiny can die right now. It doesn't matter. As long as Marathon succeeds and the monetization off of that game succeeds, then they're going to be happy as can be. That's basically how it's just. I'm kind of impartial to the situation due to the fact that I would like the idea of finally playing in the universe of fun again, but I also dodgy in their way of doing things because I saw the way how they decided to monetize Destiny over the years. And this is from a long time Destiny fan. I am not looking forward to seeing the monetization uh, be more predatory in this next game. And I'm pretty sure it is going.
Another thing you want to talk about? Sorry, because most of this is stuff that you posted, Mars. So it's like you're on the wheel for this one.
Oh, it's just a bunch of shit that I ended up bringing up throughout the day.
I have some points to kind of add to it too. Talking about, oh, that one's involved with the Game Awards, so I'll bring that up. And then, of course, Japan, when we talk FGC stuff, I'll bring up the Japan thing. And that's really it. That's all I got to the table for this week, honestly.
About
and also, I guess we talked. And then also Dragon Ball Fighters just dying. Wait, did we already talk? No, I don't think we did to a degree. So
not on the podcast.
Podcast.
Not on the podcast.
Okay. Oh, true. All right. Cool. And then all right, whatever. Those are my 3 things. Or if any, let's do about the Game Awards because you wanted to get into that, right, Mar?
Yeah, because there's a bit of controversy with this. Like, I'm not going to go through the entire list. Long story short, one of the big issues that a lot of people are having, I'm kind of glad that I'm not in the minority in this, is the fact that a DLC got a place for Game of the Year nomination.
And forget the 2 remakes.
Yep, 2 remakes too.
There's literally a category called Best Ongoing Game. And that's where you would put your downloadable content. Because last year they did the same situation with Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, and that's what Cyberpunk won. They won the award for Best Ongoing Game because their DLC was fucking fire. And plus, it basically just improved the game in every single possible way.
I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, when it comes to that, it's 2 things. One, you see, clearly they're out of ideas and don't actually play games. Like, why isn't there any, like, I hate that there's a separate category for indie. Like, why isn't indie up on the main thing like this? And then it goes to show again, too, besides having no ideas and actually knowing games, is that it's just advertising. At the end, it's like, oh, what are the big games, whatever. Like, that's all they did. Like I can never take it. Like, I just don't give a shit. Like, at every moment, it's like, and then again, that's good shout out to the dude who says you reading video games, and he even talks about, like, bro, we just gotta stop watching. Like, we the Game Awards to me is like Jake Paul. The less we talk about it, the less the less it can fade out and die, because it's all stupid. It's all bullshit anyways, bro. It's just Jeff Keighley's way to try to get money because he can't actually fucking work. Lazy white privileged prick. Carry on.
To be fair to Jeff Keighley, he does know how to throw a fucking show at least.
It's not
he just
hard.
sits there
It's
and
not
just has
hard.
this fucking extravagant. It's not hard at all, but at least he does a good job of doing it.
He's probably, like I said, he's been doing
that
this
at
for
least.
years. Like, so of course he can be professional, but giving that as like, okay, like, dude, that's what like every human being should be able to do. It's not hard to be professional, man. I mean, I know maybe in America it seems hard, but the rest of the world, this is normal. And look, hey, look, here's free advertising. You guys go watch the Screw Attack founder, fucking what's his face? Go to Death Battle thing or whatever. Their shit. I forgot. They're the new shit. They do a new podcasting and everything, just kind of like what we do. Go watch their Game Awards thing. I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna do a video of me looking at it. Like, that's what we need to do. I said it. And big shout outs. He said something. The dude even said it. Real Life Wizard, his video. You guys should definitely check it out. And he said something that was like, see, because the reason why we have a second Game Awards is, and even people become indie developers, because fuck it, I'll do it myself. I'm like, oh my god, that is literally me right now. Why am I DMing you guys? Because and he says, because we're tired of these companies fucking shit up. They said, fine, I guess I'll do it myself. I mean, come on, think about it. We have our own Game Awards, our own indie game developer. I don't know what else we have. You know, actually, even indie game journalists, technically we count. We're better game journalists than IGN or Kotaku will ever be, which is sad. We're just repeating what we heard.
That's because they're not even game journalists. In all honesty, they're just people who like pandering to their own fucking buckets. That's pretty much it.
Right. And you know, actually, speaking of controversies in the Game Award, I was surprised Black Myth Wukong was there. Not because it's a good game. Clearly, it's a good game. But we saw how booty hurt the journalists and everything were. But Jeff Keighley didn't want it to be there. You could probably tell, but he's like, no. We have to have it here because people will bitch. And also, it has a lot of eyes. I mean, he cares more about eyes. And he said, fuck the reviewers. Because, like, no. At the end of the day, this is going to get eyes on the, you know. So everyone says, like, oh, no, he cucked. You know the journalists are booty hurt that Black Myth Wukong is there. You know, like, that's why, like, that's a sort of controversy. Like, everyone's, like, genuinely surprised it's there. Some people are surprised because they're butthurt weirdos because they hate Souls-like games in a sense, or anything that's not fucking God of War or a Sony game because the Sony fanboys. See, the Sony fanboys are always the loudest for this. But also the people who, oh, it's so sexist. Like, how? Where do you people get this bullshit from? Like, I think that is a more interesting conversation when it comes to the Game Awards than some of the shit, the politics surrounding it.
I could call it right now. I have the script. The game of the year is going to be Astrobots. It's gonna shock
you know what? I hope
people.
to God actually yes, because again it's something unique, whatever. And look, it's the Souls game DLC, whatever. I think Souls games are mid, outside of Demon Souls as peak. And what was the other one? Black Myth. It's good, but Wukong was better. I'm sorry, Wukong is better. And then
it's the one that ticks me off on this list.
what? I'm curious.
The Lotro, the fucking bullshit.
What the fuck is even
like? Why the fuck is this even here?
Yeah.
I don't even know that game.
I mean, look, their categories are stupid, which further proves the fact how many times did they put fighting games. And it's funny because Sparking Zero technically doesn't, but it's like, wait. I could give it a pass because actually one likes Sparking Zero, and at least it's half a fighting game, especially compared to like Smash or all the other bullshit they put on there. And with that being said, I also agree. This is Tekken or Sparking Zero, which was I want to say give it a Sparking Zero. It's a better product. That's the main reason I think it should win over Tekken. And also, like, Tekken's a shitty competitive game anyways, so it's still Sparking Zero. That's just me, and that's funny because like I play competitive and everything. Also, Tekken players are bitches. You guys are just bitches. So let Sparking Zero win. Though, granted, again, that goes into a different conversation. I mean, I guess we might lead later, but I don't know. Carry on, whoever.
Because it's the Smash Bros. With Dragon Ball.
You know,
no, Dragon Ball is guaranteed to win.
Yeah,
without fucking rabid Dragon Ball.
Yeah, no, it's just too popular.
It's guaranteed to win in every category it's in.
Damn, you know what? I could see that. I
think it's only in the best.
Just remember, the Game Awards is normally as fuck, and there's clearly a lot of rigging, but there's also voting. And the thing is, them Dragon Ball normies, that's a shit ton of them. They ain't.
I mean, they're definitely rigging since the fucking Last of Us won 3 times.
That booty water ass game. I ain't even touching or give a fuck about that. But my thing is,
first game was good. After that, it was shit. First game was good, second one was mid, and they just started remastering it and making it worse.
Last of Us is the kind of game that's good on your first playthrough, and then on replays, you're like, oh, this game does not hold up as a replay game. That's what I
don't.
It does not. Like, honestly, like I said, it was the start. Like I said before, Last of Us was a start of a bad trend of cutscenes over gameplay kind of shit. I mean, it's because the first time, even Metal Gear Solid 4 had it, but at least you could skip a lot of it in full gameplay. But Last of Us, like, no, there are 4 sections of basically walking, and I hate it. That's why, like, Last of Us is honestly not a good game. It's a good game should have good replay value, but that's neither here nor there kind of. But also, there's not enough zombie killing too. I remember it was like playing I had and all the people. It's like, nah, there's too much walking and talking. Where's my PPP?
You killed
good.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII's 5th remake.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything more? I mean, I'm pretty much done about the Game Awards. Like, it's rigged, Keighley, Jeff Keighley's a little bitch, yada, Sparking Zero, whatever. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That way we can move on to Sparking Zero being a dead game now, a little bit.
All right, yeah. Let's
Can we talk about games getting worse?
I see that you have best player screenshotted up on the list. Best multiplayer for is Black Ops 6, Hero Divers 2, Super Mario Party, Tekken 8, and Warhammer 40,000.
That's it's too popular. If not, my money is on Helldivers because it popped off so hard.
Yeah, that is true. Except it did have a rough start. I believe it was rumored to pick up again after a huge update. I think I
mean, I don't know. Sony's fucking up Helldivers, so who knows? People might be butthurt. At the end of the day, the problem, even if it wasn't rigged, I don't like normies' opinions. They're idiots. I would never take. Oh, I got the Game Awards. Like, oh wow, a bunch of morons who only play COD decided your game is like, you know what? Like, it means nothing. Same like review scores.
So other than you hating it, anybody has any other objection?
Wait,
we should get them on.
Actually, one last thing. Me and Vi were talking about it that I did not agree with their content creator of the year because first of all, I didn't know who half of them were, and then second is that I feel that mind you, I love Picora. She doesn't belong on that list. First of all, she's a streamer. A streamer is not the same as a content creator. Let's get that straight. And she hasn't made content in like a minute. Vile even fact-checked me on that one. So I didn't want to say I'm a hypocrite. You can miss me with that shit.
Oh, the fucking content creators. Like, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Even the esports titles is kind of fucking dumb. Because it's like, okay, so it's either going to be League of Legends, Dota, or that's it. Like, nothing else is going to win because a lot of people are just watching that fucking horseshit right now.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's clear that these people are Omega Normie because they're so out of touch. I mean, the fighting game, again, the category, people always give them shit, never without a fault. The categories always get shit, either for being wrong or something, whatever. I mean, the fighting game one is always fucked up every single time. So no surprise, they're like, fuck it, let's just pick someone. No, and even better, They pick someone random, like, oh, we need to have at least one VTuber. Oh, let's get Pecora. It's like, not even Corone or Guba, the two more popular ones, just Pecora, and she doesn't even... Like, you know, they're just throwing darts at, like, this guy. It's like, I don't get it. They do have the fat guy that did that thing that that Vile said. That I want him to win because that dude's based. Talking about, dude, not fucking that 99% of streamers like content, you're just luck. I'm like,
oh yeah,
he deserves a round of applause. Please let him win because that dude is so based. I saw him.
I've heard of him. I've never watched a single stream.
I don't care, but to me, he's so based for that alone. That content alone, like not that one video. No, give him the award, please. He's so based for that. Please let him win. I want the fat guy to win.
Because besides that, like the games for impact list, which basically looks like the fucking LGBTQIA pandering list, which is kind of weird. Like, how did they come up with this shit?
I don't know.
Like, what makes them a part of this category?
I mean, dude, I'm gonna be honest. It feels like Jeff Keighley. Like I said, like fucking for Tanga said, it's like he does nothing for an entire year. Then once a year, decides to do this so he can get his paycheck. I think. The day before, even okay, you know, it's like the 17th. It's like, oh, time to announce. He right there and then writes a list and then tells people, all right, go make some fancy graphics for this. Like, I swear to God, that's probably what he fucking does.
I genuinely don't even believe that he played more than half of these games.
I think he's only played the popular ones. That's why they're only there. He's a normie. Jeff Keighley's a normie.
I don't even think he's played the popular ones. No, I don't see him sitting down and actually playing through Final Fantasy.
I can see him playing FF, not Elden Ring. I feel like he's like too much addicted to play Elden Ring. He probably plays FF.
Damn, guys.
Yeah, fucking FF is trash and it's free as fuck. Elden Ring actually requires fucking skill.
You think he played Metal?
He plays what?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he plays. I mean, that dude's rich. He has all the...
He's got nothing better to do. Lazy cuck. He is. That's why he's a privileged white piece of shit.
He's friends with Hideo Kojima, so that alone should tell you he's privileged.
Oh yeah, no, he's such a Kojima sim. See, this is the other problem with gaming is there's too much privilege. That's why they're so fucking out of touch. That's why they can't make stories that relate to people, because who the fuck's gonna relate to you? Oh, whoa, I couldn't get a 30 yacht. Wow, that is very relatable, dog.
Don't you relate to Life is Strange?
People want to ironically say that have bad parents.
That is true.
And they come from a broken house. They come from a broken household with a mother that doesn't love them. Just straight up.
Whatever. Any more Game Awards stuff before we talk about Dragon Ball Sparking Dead?
Nope, that was the last one I wanted to mention.
I'm tired of talking about mid. Let's talk about peak versus debatably mid.
Ooh, interesting.
Like, as much as I love Tekken and I think it's fun, it's not better than Sparking.
Oh, absolutely. No. Like I said, it's a product. Dude, the training mode is better in Sparking. What the fuck?
Like, Tekken's a fun game to load up and play with the boys, but other than that, not really. Like, I can sit down and play Sparking Zero by myself.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, it's a product. Tekken, outside of playing the story mode and the pretty, admittedly fun little arcade quest, Sparking Zero's got much better content.
There's more content, more recognizable characters. Well, I mean,
True.
That's a given. My only issue with Sparking Zero are... Well, I don't play matchmaking anyway. But my main thing is the fucking menus, especially the character select menu.
Interesting. Oh, you know what? Yeah.
It's so small and so
slow
and so fucking cluttered.
Yeah.
They give me the fucking Tenkaichi one, the Budokai 3 one, where it has drop downs of each as fucking sliders and each character on it. And if I click the character, I get a fucking pick which version of them I want.
All I'll say is, won't too much. You guys go check out me and Mara's review on Sparking. So we talked about some of these things, like especially when you try to pick characters online and how it takes forever. You don't get enough time. But don't worry, we covered a lot of our bases. What's wrong with Sparking Zero? But my other thing is, besides it being better than Tekken, is the fact that the funny thing is, its player base is not as strong as Tekken, and because even to this day, last I checked, no update or anything, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero still has an online issue where you can't connect. Granted, there's still people playing, there's still lobbies, but again, I can't even find. I would love to know, please, these people who play your term. How are you playing? I can't even get in a match still. It's almost a month. That's why it's dying. People keep pulling shit out of their ass. Oh, this is too many Switches. And like, homie, people just can't get on. It has nothing to do with Switch. You know, there's like all 12 of you, right? So if you keep running into sweats, it's because you guys are the only ones who are trying hard enough to keep playing. People like me, we give up after the first time. Like, bro, Street Fighter 6 ruined me. I better get a match right now. Like, boom, I'm in a match. I'm playing Street Fighter 6 right now. That is the how fast I want my matchmaking. That is my standard now. I want to sit here and breathe and be in a match. If I can't get that, I have to try more than 2 times. I'm leaving. I can just play offline. I don't need to play online. But anyway, that's just me, and I'm still gonna keep bitching. I mean, I don't know. Sparking Zero is gonna be dead in the water if they can't patch this shit soon enough, dude, or make a giant.
I mean, it's Bandai, so it's not gonna get fixed anytime soon.
No, okay, then yeah, they're cooked. They're cooked.
It's got another 8 months before they decide that they're gonna announce that they're gonna keep bringing out an update. So
they're gonna do it exactly like they did Jump Force when they decided to patch it. It was way too late.
Yep.
I mean, like, at the end of the day, it's still a lot of copies, and, you know, with Mimar, we can still play, whatever. They got their shit money, but as far as, like, the online scene, no, that shit's fucked. It is fucked. I mean, look, it's already been shown how bad of a competitive fighter it is, and it has clear issues, and God knows when they'll fix that, so that's kind of dead in the water, but the fact you don't even have a strong online player base, yeah, competitive DB, whether fun, I don't care. Online player base and competitive, it's dead. It's like I said, it's gonna be dead in the water, bro. Like I said, I was interested even just but I can't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, imagine if I want to be a competitive fucking artist. I don't even have a pen. How the fuck can I draw? That's the number one issue. I can't even play.
No, it's more like you have a pen, but it has a non-refillable ink cartridge.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So.
Like, you have the means, is not the sauce.
Yeah, literally. Like, and I'm willing to deal with the fact you don't have rollback. Like, a lot of people were, but the fact you straight up don't like, come on, seriously. For you to drop off that hard and be Dragon Ball, something is inherently wrong. It has nothing to do with sweats. To me, that excuse, like, dude, no, just did you guys not see the forums on Steam and even Xbox reviews? Like, I can't play online. That is like 90% of the people. No one ever. I actually want to get my ass beat by a sweat at this point because at least I'm playing the fucking game. Oh, that's just me. I'm done bitching about Sparking Zero having non-functioning online.
Yeah, like in its current state, Tekken is more of a game because matchmaking works.
Oh, you know what? No, it's not even a contest, bro. We're talking about a game that actually has decent rollback and actually works with good lobbies. Oh, GG, shake my hand. That's the one thing it does better than Sparking Zero.
But as an overall game, Sparking Zero is way better.
Exactly. Basically, as an offline content, Sparking Zero wins. Online content, Tekken wins. Oh, weird dichotomy. I mean,
Tekken is working. Sparking's a better product.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. They dropped the ball so bad. But to be fair, I don't think Bandai, and specifically FromSoft, or what another company that made, because I think they realized, you know what, we're never gonna try to make a competitive 3D arena fighter. We've been there, done that. We're done. And I like how they stopped with the one that they could have actually succeeded with, Sparking Zero. It's like, you guys are morons. But whatever. At the end of the day, it's like it's fine. Sparking Zero is not even that MLG is now that we got more into it, so it's not the biggest loss. Like, oh no competitive Sparking Zero. Anyway, you know, like, we're waiting for my fucking game. You know, but
this is why I can't take any game that has Dimps Corporation tied to it seriously.
True. Yeah.
Like, it's either this or Xenoverse.
Oh God, no.
Both are dog shit games developed by Dimps. I cannot.
Oh my God. Because I forgot someone said they put Multiverses over some shit, and I was like, and everyone knows that Granblue's gonna. First of all, Granblue's gay, thank God. I wish, dude, I hope to God MVC Collection wins if that's the case, because I love MVC Collection. Because I just finally took a gander at it. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Like, I'm gonna be so for real. The last good game Dimps made was Sonic Rush.
Oh no.
That shit was back in 2005. They have not dropped a good game after that.
Yeah. Well, anything else we want to switch over to? I feel we're sticking around too long to Dragon Balls and shit. Mar?
Oh no. I mean, basically that's all the little touching points I wanted to do.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's why I said any new subject, anything else you want to ramble on about? Because you always got plenty.
Oh no, honestly I do, but to now I'm probably gonna end up calling early just because I gotta wake up early in the morning and shit.
Oh,
I got
that's
a lot
perfect.
of shit going on
that's
at work.
Fine. I got only one last thing to add to that. Then I'm okay with having a short podcast in a sense. But I said it before, and I said it, and I even watch it again. I said how Japan is doing CPT and FGC way better than the West is, but dude, it's even worse than I thought. Like, dude, Their VTuber tournaments are absolutely killing. Even some normie people, like, one of the biggest events just happened, and he's a dude who never is part of the community, but he became because of those VTuber tournaments, and apparently he's a pretty big celebrity over in Japan. Hosted his own WWE style thing tournament and everything. You guys can check Imagine Obama talked about it. Like, it was big. There's fans. They went over time for 2 hours, and one of the dudes, I think it was VTuber, they're so invested that like this way people they grew. Like, some of these people grew from the FGC. It didn't just benefit the FGC, and it's like, legit, the FGC is being carried on Japan's back, and it's fucking crazy, dude. It's like, it makes me happy to see that the FGC is actually growing and not dying, because that's what it feels like over here in the West. Because no one's saying shit about CPT. I think well, CCP, and even Imagine was saying, oh, everyone's gonna watch it when the finals come, because that's how it always is, and who knows? Because we've heard so little of the tour that when we find, oh, here's finals, oh, I think everyone's gonna hear about it. And we're going to see probably some Jap. I mean, I'll watch it just to see, okay, cool, whatever. See some of the players. I hope they got the players I want and see. Because, I mean, I'm not competing because I'm done playing online and you're garbage-ass input reader. I'm good. I'm good. I'd rather just make a game at this point. And plus, I haven't practiced for shit, so I'm going to get cooked. But yeah, no, Japan Street Fighter, dude, like, holy fuck, dude. Like, their presentation is always amazing, but it's glad to see that it's paying off, you know? Like literally, like, there's even some apparently mid-range VTubers that actually got bigger. Like, no, dude, right now FGC Japan is the golden state of what we need to be. And even said, like, you know, it's kind of to the point, you know how people talk about their Valorant. He even says like, oh no, Street Fighter right now, dude. They're like, oh, fuck your Valorant, fuck your no. It's the big dick right now in Japan, bro, which is so beautiful to hear. Like, right now, SF, and it's funny because FGC was always bigger in Japan than it was here in the West. But it's to the point where almost how much you heard Call of Duty. It is the Call of Duty now for that region. You know, when you go to school, oh man, I want to be a Call of Duty pro. People like, there are kids that are like, oh, I want to be a Street Fighter pro. They're not saying gay Valorant, not gay Apex. No, they want to be a Street Fighter. When they meet people like Apex, like, oh man, I wish I could be a Street Fighter. Like, it's so fucking beautiful, bro. I can fucking cry. I love it. Your guys' thoughts, Mar. Mar.
No, I got nothing to add to that.
And by the way, over Tekken as well, because fuck Tekken. So they're like, no, fuck Anime Fighter, fuck Tekken, Street Fighter, Fine Boob Edition. But regardless, it is helping the other fighting games clearly, because, you know, that's just the way it works, you know? Like, oh, if I care about COD, I might care about Counter-Strike, but right now the big daddy is Street Fighter. Vile, what are your thoughts on Street Fighter being the definitive esport of Japan right now?
Good job, Japanese people.
You're so weak. You know, it's crazy because Japan actually plays a lot of Apex. I was very surprised by that. So the fact that it actually overtook the modern popularity it took was impressive.
Here's reminding me, I don't understand how the Japanese play games in general so fucking differently to the rest of the world.
Because they're completely
like different. Apex Legends, everybody else in the world, even Koreans, they're over here doing hardcore movement tech. The Japanese are boots on the ground, just staring at each other and clicking.
Yeah, because
they don't hit it.
Here's the thing about that is the FPS community for Japan is not very strong. They're like the polar opposite of here. Like, their FPS scene is not like, no, trust me, they're weak. It's just like when it comes to any region or anything. Like I said, like, you know, Mexico's king when it comes to KOF and Gears, but they're like mid at like SF. They have a handful of good players clearly. And in Tekken, they're better, but, you know, they're not Peru, they're not the Middle East, they're not America, and they're sure as shit not like Japan, Korea in a sense. It's the same thing, like Japan, when it comes to the FCS scene, they're not there. They're really not. It's just, it is what it is. I mean, and then they look at it at this, at the FPS scene, okay, whatever, but in fighting, oh, they're cooking. Because the thing is, that's what their shit dig is. And clearly, if that's their main scene and they care about, that's where they cook. Like, don't get me wrong, like, their scrubbiest players can get beat by the scrubbiest Mexican and American players. But you get their average player, oh, they're cooking even high-level players from most other regions, right? Whereas the average FPS player here can cook a lot of people from other regions, especially Japan. Like I said, I played a bit. I've seen how they play, like, I've even been in a server. Yeah, no, Japanese players basically suck in FPSs. Like, that's not a secret. They're not as invested, nor do they care. And the thing is about FPSs, I feel like they have a certain aggression, and Japanese just don't play like that. The thing is, FPSs, especially majority, are a very American game. I talked in my video why Japanese players are better in Japan. They're just, again, they're Japanese. And fighting games have a very Japanese mindset. FPSs have a very American mindset. You know? Think about it. Movement alone. People like free movement. That's why they like, when they play RPGs, they like being free, move, this and that. Whereas Japanese RPGs are very strict. That's why when you play Geef, you have to play a certain way. That's what a fighting game is. You have to know the rules, respect it, then you can get good. That's how Japanese are. That's their mindset. That's why other people have a hard time adjusting. Whereas in America, it's like free, do whatever you want, whatever, and then that's how you're good. And guess what? Apex and other shooters, no, it's like free, do whatever you want. Japanese people don't like that. We have rules, strict things, master those things, and you will be fine. They're just completely different mindsets. At the end of the day, FPSs are an American style game. Fighting games are a Japanese style game. No, I had my personal epiphany how to get good at Street Fighter. Like, oh, I get it now. Have the mindset of a Japanese person, and you understand the game. Whereas it's funny with FPSs, I never struggle that much because I guess Mexicans are in a sense are very free flow as well, so it wasn't that hard to adjust. But that's really what it is. It's a cultural thing down to it, and both in terms of like psychology and in the actual like relevance. Like, yeah, I mean, COD is as big as what. But it's funny how it doesn't get mentioned in the same limelight esports way when it comes to Street Fighter. And heck, for sure, I'm positive. No. Mago, Momochi, these are household names. Even more than arguably FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan. Like, FaZe Clan is clearly known for the memes and this and that. But it's something that's seen as like an entity or something you watch, whatever. But they're not as invested, nor are they a household name like Mago and Momochi. Whereas here in the West, unless you're following the FGC, you don't even know who the fuck that is. But over in Japan, people know who Takeuchi is and all this other shit. They're actually recognized, especially when you go into arcades. You know, it's just, again, completely different culture. When the average person, and again, on top of that, think about it. There's arcades. Like, the casual normie businessman will play his taiko drums and some Virtua Fighter. There, you don't just casually go in to play COD, right? It's a completely different culture. On top of that, the final one is arcade culture still prevalent. And there's not Call of Duty arcade cabinets. There, it just isn't. Like, you know, and the thing is, too, to further emphasize, people have to go to gaming cafes, and in there, they're just going to go, they stick to what they know, and then, as you know, something that's popular is any waifu shit. They love their waifu stuff, they love their rhythm games, and they love their fighting games. Those are the big three of Japan. Notice how shooters are not a part of that equation. And most people don't play at home. Either they live with their parents and their parents hate video games, or they have a place and they can make a lot of noise. This is super common. This is why people go to arcades and gaming cafes. Like, the relevance of, like, Call of Duty, people who already have a console and have the luxury to be able to do this shit. And again, they're usually reverse weeaboos. I'm like, oh, I want to be like Americans. And again, the other final thing why they're not so good is competition. Like, the reason why America is so good, and even Mexico for some things, the more people you have play the game, the more people you have to get better. Mexico's so good at KOF because almost everyone plays KOF. Why do they have shitty, let's say, BB tag players? Because no one plays BB tag. When you have a bigger pool to play with, you will get better inherently. When everyone's too busy playing Street Fighter over COD, and you find maybe one dude who plays COD, he sucks, you suck, but there's not enough people to suck together to advance the meta. Because there are things you would develop on your own. That's why they're not the same as Korea or all these other regions. They just don't play COD like that. Like I said, when you go to work and you're the only person who actually plays PlayStation at their crib, the rest either go to an arcade or to a gaming cafe. How are you ever gonna progress? You know, teamwork, especially in a game that's super team involved. And the Japanese would get like when it comes. The funny thing I say. Japanese players who are good at FPS players are monsters. They actually destroy everybody else because their teamwork is ungodly. The problem is like, good luck finding that 1 to 2 teams that actually plays like that. You know, I've seen them maybe a handful of times in COD, and of course even in Umbrella Corps. They were the best FPS players, hands down. But they were probably the only FPS players for some of those games, you know? It's funny because in team games, Japan would cook a lot of other regions because that's their whole philosophy, group over the individual. That's something that Americans struggle with, but at the end of the day, part of the culture, it's not something that's, again, they're just not used to it. You know, like, it's not unreasonable for a person over there to not play COD until they're literally in high school. They'll never be exposed, never go to their friend's house and have it. Their parents either don't have video games at all, period. Or, oh, you can't have that kind of shit. Because, especially, again, another thing in culture Japan, they're very against gore and shit. So, and again, with how horny they are, you'll have a kid out here with an SNES and have a horny game from 12 before he'll ever touch a COD game. You know? It's literally the culture,
I got some breaking news.
What's up?
Elon Musk is suing Twitch for allegedly conspiring to boycott advertisement on Twitter/X.
Oh, interesting. I hope he wins. But yeah, there you go. That's my thoughts. If you guys are curious, like, there are so many factors onto why Japan basically sucks at FPS. That's why, like, I'm gonna be happy when I do move there and I play. Dude, I'm gonna cook the shit. I do want to actually host lobbies and stuff to help the FPS scene grow a little bit, actually. But mainly because it's just gonna be fun. It's like I want to see Mar destroy like a room of like 10 Japanese people. That's just gonna be beautiful. Just to stroke our egos, bro.
Wait. Like, what kind of room? Are they male or female?
Dude, yeah, and that's all we got, right?
I would say.
What are you saying, Bio? Linton?
Because what I was going to finish, I was like, they play so absolutely different, but for some reason they're good at any. they're either good or amazing at every fucking game they play.
That
But
is
they
true.
play so vastly different than everybody else.
Yeah, no, it's facts.
Like I've seen Japanese Apex players just play this slow nickel gameplay against some movement deep without losing their fucking shield, and it blows my mind every time.
Okay. Vile, any thoughts on wanting to clap half of Japan's well, no, my bad, 90% of Japan's population in an FPS?
Look, give me 2 months, I can turn that entire place 50% black.
Hell no. But yeah, I think we think that's a decent way to end off the topic, is so we can let Mar go. You guys got anything else to add or whatever?
Nope.
Vile.
Man, where the fuck did Fire go?
I don't know. I think he's being stupid.
I'm trying to worry. He might be writing a verse.
Oh God. Well, whatever. I guess yeah.
Oh, this old games being better.
Oh, well, you know, I guess we'll save it for the next one because then Mar has to. And then we got, like I said, we got bad game designs from the round table. That's funny. Yeah, well, we'll do that next time. I forgot. Obviously, we didn't miss it. Yeah, nostalgia. Yeah, so we have 2 topics we'll touch on next time. And the good thing is those are like.
Yeah, we get that shit for tomorrow.
Wait, tomorrow? You want to do another one tomorrow?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, fuck it. Why not? All right, tomorrow it is then. So,
There's no reason not to.
I mean, usually because it's Tuesday, so it's all, you know, Mar schedule kind of thing, whatever. But yeah, okay. I guess we'll end it for now. We'll catch you guys next time. Vile's finally back right when we're ending it. Vile, send us
As you
off.
guys know, always solving cases, breaking names.
Oh my God. You know, for a minute.